a quiet cul-de-sac nestled in Kings Hill in West Malling, is the second best place in the whole country to get broadband. I've come to Redwell Grove myself to find out a little bit more about its broadband. I personally haven't had much luck with my internet here, and it's been mixed reviews from the people who live here too. I've had a couple of people say that their internet isn't great and it's actually really slow, and I've had a couple of people say also that it's amazing they've got fibre broadband and they can definitely believe it's the second best in the whole of the UK. Some people aren't so lucky.
If it's supposed to be second best and we have this problem, I think there's something needs to be done so that, actually it should be the second best as you are telling me, but I don't think it's the second best. Problem I have and my family we have with the BT provision here is that sometimes it's very slow.
Despite some trouble loading my sat-nav, I went deeper into Kings Hill to find out what people who generally live in the area think of their broadband.
Everybody's probably saying the same thing. We've been here 16 years in Kings Hill, and we're with talk at the moment, but we've changed so many different ones, and it is poor actually. The broadband here in Kings Hill is poor, so I don't know what streets. Maybe we need to move to one of those streets.
It's actually very good, the broadband. I can't quite believe it's second best in the UK, because from what I've heard around here it has been pretty terrible, but unless they just bought all new lines in, I'm not entirely sure. But ours is really good now.
The slowest street in the country was in Gloucestershire, averaging download speeds of 0.14 megabits per second, which is almost 2,000 times slower than the top spot in Birmingham. The average speed in the UK is 46.2 megabits per second, yet a quarter of homes struggle with speeds of less than 10 megabits. The national survey carried out by uswitch.com said that Redwell Grove has an average download speed of 178 megabits per second, so much higher than the average, and to put it into perspective, it would take 102 hours to download a film, and the worst place, and around a minute, in Kings Hill. So, despite some people being pleased with the power of their streaming speeds, some aren't so lucky, even a couple of doors down. Isabel Miller for KMTV.